Very good. Very talented. They're fast. They're experienced. They're a good defense, and we're gonna have to play well.
Has Austin Golson mentioned anything about playing Ole Miss, his former team?
No, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I'm sure he's excited. I mean, he used to play there. I'm sure he's excited to play against his former teammates.
Sean, you're talking about the 2-minute drive as a quarterback. How much fun is that, and what's different about being in that 2-minute scenario where you're throwing every down,
right?
3 or 4 wide receivers.
Well, yeah, I mean it's fun. In my opinion, I think it's fun. The pressure's on for you to try to help your team to either tie or win the game. And that's, as a quarterback, you like those situations. Those are situations where you'd like to thrive in. And so it was fun. I mean, being down 3 points, I got my opportunity, and luckily we were able to tie the game.
Sean, you weren't part of the team last year after well, you weren't. You weren't part of the
Sure.
games where A&M and Georgia and whatnot. But from what you saw in the meeting rooms and obviously what happened, how do you know that kind of won't repeat itself? That carryover won't happen?
I just don't think. I just think. I think the experience last year helped. I mean, a lot of the guys were involved with that, and they saw how it affected them, and they're not going to let it happen again. And it's part. Also as the quarterback, it's my responsibility to, like when we go out there and practice today, to not let it happen. And we have to just go out and get ready for Ole Miss and put the game behind us, like Coach Malzahn said.
We'll do a few more.
There have been so much expectation on Javon Robinson, and he hasn't been able to play a lot. What's he been like in practice in recent weeks?
I mean, he's still working very hard. I mean, he wants to get out there. He's struggled with like an injury earlier on. A new team. A lot, and the other running backs have been doing pretty well. So it's been a tough situation. But I'm sure it's been frustrating for him. But he's been working extremely hard in practice, and he's been a great team player, and he's ready to go if his name's called upon.
You happy to see Jeremy go out there and score the way he did?
Oh yeah, that was a big play, 4th down goal for him to get in. It was huge for our team. I'm absolutely ecstatic for him. I love him to death, so I'm glad he got the chance and ran with it and got in the end zone.
You said you didn't want to. I'm sorry. You said you don't want to step on the seniors' toes, but yeah, you have to lead as well. So how are you trying to balance that? Not stepping on toes, but asserting yourself as a leader, as a quarterback.
Right. I mean, it's just you have to be smart and know what kind of situations when you can lead. When the whole team's gathered up, sometimes it's your choice. It's your chance to be the leader. But sometimes if a senior's talking and he's got the team's attention, you're not just going to butt in and start. You know what I mean? So, that's just kind of have to play it by ear and read the situation out.
How much have you grown from that first starting to Mississippi State to where you're at now?
I think I've grown a lot. Just off experience, just off growing in the offense, chemistry with my teammates. I think I've grown a lot since then.
Sean,
about Jason Smith moving from quarterback to wide receiver, how he's doing, and could he be a bigger part of the offense down the
Sure. Yeah. I think he's going to have to be. He had a great game against Arkansas. I thought. He made the most of his opportunities. The play, the deep pass down the middle, he did a great job catching that. That was a big play in the game on that drive, and obviously he had the touchdown. So, and he had to catch in overtime. So all of his plays were coming in pretty crucial situations for us. And he's just got to continue to bring it every day in practice, and I know he will. That's one of my good friends, and he'll be ready to go.
How excited was he to get his first touchdown?
Well, I'm sure he was. He was very excited. He's like we're pretty far down the season. I think he thought it might have come earlier, but now that he's getting in a role and he's getting in a groove, I think he'll have a couple more.
You guys good?
Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Sean.